Hi, good morning, campers. Today, well, first off, I'm getting into this little stubby here that our buddy John Burgess got us. I believe this is called a Neanderthal. That is, that's a fucking man's cigar right there. That is. It's a hell of a stick. We've got a little something we're going to try today, and a big announcement. We're going to open up the pallet first and foremost. Let's just get that out of the way. And we're going to open it up with a little Weller 12. And as far as the Wellers go, this is kind of my go-to. A lot of people kind of shit on the 12. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, it's a little lower in proof at 90, I believe. Before I talk out of my ass, let's just go ahead and, yeah, it's 90 proof. But it's just chocked full of flavor. It's got a great nose on it too. I personally, yeah, I want the proof of the 107, but the flavor of the 12 to me is, it's not as bitter, but you still get oak. That's my opinion. You definitely get that Weeder puppy breath, that mushroom. But it, to me, you don't get it on the palate. That's nice. That's really nice. For a 90 proof, it hangs with you. So, I mean, shit on it if you want to, but if somebody says, hey, I've got all these Wellers here. Now, I don't have a single barrel Weller. I don't have a CYPB. I got a full proof 107. Got the 12, of course, and I've got Mr. Special Reserve, which Special Reserve ain't bad, and you can find it. You can find it almost as much as you can find Buffalo Trace now, which is awesome because it's a good pour. It's a good pour. I'm not a huge Weller rah-rah guy, but I'll drink some Special Reserve. I don't know who the fuck I'm kidding. I do like Weller, but I'm not freaking out about it because at first I'm like everybody else when I began this journey. It's Weller, Weller, Weller. Oh, Weller, Eagle Rare. Buffalo Trace. Well, yeah, it's good. And it's got the hype for a reason because it is good. But what I've discovered is there's other good stuff, really good stuff, that's not nearly as hard to find. I could point a few out, namely Holiday, Penelope. Some people are going to argue with me, but some of these single barrels of Dickel and this 9-year are friggin' to die for. Four Roses, I have never had a bad pour of Four Roses anything, and I don't think I ever will. I mean, they can try. Oh, man. There's just so many that are so good that you don't really have to worry about if you've got the whole rainbow of Weller because there's a whole goddamn plethora of good hooch out there. I mean, Wild Turkey has so many different varieties that are so good and so readily available. I mean, Wild Turkey has some fantastic bottles that are readily available. The Rare Breed and these Russell's Reserve single barrels, phenomenal. That's not even really helping me much. Fuck, I can't even read that. It doesn't matter. It's a lot more than 101 proof. This is 110. These are good bottles, and they're fairly reasonable in price, and they're readily available. I'm finding Rare Breed now in $50 to $60 range. It's always less than $60. If it's more than $60, don't buy it because you can find it somewhere else cheaper. These you're going to pay a little bit more for, 60 to 70, I believe. Maybe a little more depending upon proof and store and where you're at in the world. But I get why Weller is sought after. God, it smells like candy and like cordial cherries and puppy breath. Yeah, that Weller 12 is where it's at for me. I know there's probably going to be a lot of people argue with that.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. It's great for you. I love that for you. But also got a chance recently while I was in Minnesota one evening to do just a tiny bit of hunting. And I picked up some local flavor. This is J. Carver. This is the cask strength coming in at 120.4 proof. Now, I heard the big man Bruzel on one of his videos say that the stuff up north he's just not crazy about the color on. And this is aged at least 2 years. But here's the thing. That's not bad color, especially for 2 years in that climate. This is distilled and bottled by Lake Country Liber Distilling, LLC, Waconia, Minnesota. Distilled from grain. Well, I'm glad we're not distilling it from fucking coolant. But I want to try this because I like to try new things. So, cork pop. Lindsay.
Mark.
I'm getting a lot of burn on the nose. A lot of burn and a lot of spice. I don't know what the mash bill is on this. It probably doesn't tell me. No. So, if anybody knows the mash bill on old J. Carver's cask strength, Spirits of Discovery, let me know. Because to me, it seems, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's got a little poke of rye in it.
I ain't trying to cut your gut. I just want to poke.
But it's also got some funk.
How we want the rock.
I must say, damn good stuff, sir.
I don't hate that. That's a ride, man. That's wow. Very interesting. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. So initially I get a little, I want to say moist like wood, but then it turns into like spicy cinnamon candy. And then maybe a little honey or toffee or both. Maybe a little chocolate in there too. And then a nice hug at the end. That is a nice bottle. I didn't give a lot for that either. And that's a 2-year-old bottle of bourbon. That's interesting. I'm not getting a whole, I mean, I'm getting wood. I'm not getting like oaky, smoky, Kentucky badass. I'm getting flavors though. I mean, depending upon what they're using for barrels, because I do get wood on the front. Man. That's a pretty nice pour. I expected to shit all over that.
Will you poop on me?
Yankee juice. But that's actually, they're doing something right there. And I don't know if maybe they're trying to rapid age stuff, like they're doing the wood hat thing. But there's a lot of flavor to that bottle. And there should be. It's 120 proof. Now, if I'd have done the correct thing and gone with their entry-level bottle, I might not be singing their praises as loud. But that, for $51, it's pretty goddamn delicious. I actually really kind of enjoy that. I may see about diving a little deeper into some Jay Carver. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
I have been awaiting this bottle in the mail because I met Cole Oxley and his merry band of merry band of misfits. Great people, great group. This particular bottle, the proceeds go to the Red Slipper Warriors, which is Tim Tenen as the founder. The proceeds go towards helping little girls and women with cancer. It's a great thing. I talked to him on my video quite a while. Tim's got a great story, and he's a good dude. Now, Mr. Cole Oxley, also a good dude.
I got the camera in my face. Oh, wow. I'm special now.
Right. Lynn Tech alumni. If you're anybody that I grew up with from back home, you know Lynn Tech's where guys like us used to go to get good jobs. He is one of the co-owners and master distillers of this, and I cannot tell if this is his signature or his partner's, or if it's just some other random cat. But somebody was nice enough to sign this bottle that they sent me in the mail. Bless their hearts. This, while I was in Herman sampling stuff, this really shined. I was impressed with a lot of Missouri bourbons that I tried there. I mean, of course, Holiday was there. We loved them. Holiday's the bomb. But 1876, which is actually sourced, but they're doing a great job with it. Herman Farms had a great double oak that I bought a bottle of. Still 630. Fucking delicious. Still 630 is doing some great stuff. Switchgrass was there. We loved them. Man, there were so many great pours that I had that day. Just phenomenal stuff. Missouri Ridge Distillery. Oh my goodness. Old Ozarkian. That was good stuff. Gentry Spirits. Good stuff. Great stuff. But this, not only did it tug at my heartstrings, but it was a really good pour of 100 proof bourbon. I don't know, because bottles can be a mystery sometimes. I don't know if this is their own distillate or not, because this is saying produced and bottled. Maybe. Not sure. But and I don't even know how old this is. This is batch number 1. Oh gosh. bottle 170 from batch number. Oh, this is batch number 1. Oh, I got to order another one because I broke the seal on this one. So, Mr. Oxley, if you're watching, I'm going to order another one now because I'm going to keep one of these to just put on my shelf because it's so awesome. Small batch whiskey finished in oak and apple wood. And the reason I want to try this on the channel is because I had so much goddamn bourbon and whiskey. Everything was good at that point. But I recall this being extra good. I recall even complimenting the man because he was being very humble and saying that they focus primarily on their mixers and what was it, the cellos or something along those lines. And I'm like, dude, I got to stop you. You're selling yourself short because this, I drink neat, and this is good neat. This is really good neat. I don't know the age on it. I don't know where it comes from. I don't even, it's 100 proof. And the proceeds go to a good cause. That's all that. And Cole was funny as hell. I love that guy. I'd take that guy fishing. Ooh, super tight. Ooh. You know, I almost get a Weller nose on this, a little less funky, but a sweet smelling. Little bread in there, like sweet bread. I don't know. You know what? Bourbon's not made for sniffing. Get your nose out of your goddamn glass and drink it. Oh, there's almost a pineapple note in there. That's fucking tasty. It almost brings a tear to my eye. It's so goddamn good. I really like this bottle. I'm glad I wasn't just drunk. I'm glad I wasn't just blowing smoke up that guy's ass because I had burned out my taste buds. This is a really good pour. If you have the means,
I highly recommend picking one up.
and the ability, and the internet, look up Red Ox Distillery. Get yourself a bottle of this. It's online available. That's how I got mine. I just ordered it, and it's a fantastic pour of Missouri bourbon. At least, I mean, it was produced and bottled there. I got the guy's number and his information. I'm going to have to ask him a few questions. But here's the thing: even if he is sourcing this, and I'm not saying he is, but even if he is, he's doing a hell of a good job. That's a really nice pour. And 100 proof, right where you want to be, but sometimes 100 proof bourbon your finish can be a little off a cliff. It's still there. It's still there. You guys at Red Ox are doing a fantastic job with this one. I'm going to have to get a hold of their official bourbon of Lynn Tech and try their, I believe it's a 90 proofer, and see how it stacks up. But right now, this is one of the best things I've fucking tried this year. That's really good. I think I might have another one of those. I never do that. I never do that on here. Anybody that's watched me for a while, it's not very often that I go, I want more. I say it, but I don't normally do it. I'm going to have to get another one of that. Now, it's a good bottle. Here's the big event, and I'm not exactly sure of all the rules, but I have a bit of an announcement. If you're watching and you're a whiskey fan,
Old Soul Straight Wheat Whiskey. That, I've seen that before. Hang on. Look at this label. It's velvet. It's like a velvet and gold label. I think this bottle looks so sick. The reason I've seen this was at the Spillway event. Someone brought a bottle of this up to the tent that I was at, and they asked me to sign their bottle. For whatever reason, cheers, man. That was the first time I ever had to sign a bottle, but 100 proof straight wheat whiskey, pot distilled, aged 7 years. So Cathead makes this one themselves here locally in Mississippi. That's pretty cool. That's why I know this bottle. How cool is that? I think it looks so.
Recent video of a hunt of his, he recognized this bottle, and then he realized why. Because at the Spillway lottery, I asked him to sign this bottle. And he said, I know why I know that. That was the first bottle I'd ever signed. He had never signed a bottle of bourbon or whiskey up to that point. I was his first.
Bobby, if you get my cherry again, you saucy little devil, you can't get a girl's cherry twice.
And this is the bottle. Now, this is also signed by Mr. TJ Gamble, Mr. Will Gamble. It's back here. It's signed by Major Zero. It's signed by some of the guys from Live from the Patio. It's signed by Josh and Justin from Spillway. Of course, it's signed by... Who else is it signed by? I had a lot of people sign this bottle. And it's a 7-year-old wheated. I believe it's a pot still at that. Now it's 100 proof. This is the bottle that we chose at Bruzel's Cathead Distillery Takeover. But I went through the next day and had a bunch of famous people, far bigger than I will ever be, go ahead and sign this. I'm going to give this bottle away. So, I don't know what this bad boy might be worth to the bourbon community someday. Right now, unless you're a Bruzel and a whiskey fan. Although Will Gamble's mixed drink channel's picking up some speed, so congratulations to Will. But he's on here. Unless you're a follower of bourbon influencers, it's not going to mean much to you. It's going to look like a bunch of people scribbled on here. But if you follow bourbon influencers, you're going to know who these people are. And the bigger these people get, might be some bragging rights. I'm going to give this away. What I will ask is that in the comments, you leave me a comment as to who your favorite influencer is and why. That's all I ask. And I'll go through and I'm going to read them all and I'm going to pick the winner. So it gives me a little control and it makes you work for it a little bit. Because this son of a bitch might be worth some money one day. I can tell you the juice of this bottle is goddamn delicious. And I'm going to have to go all the fuck way to Mississippi to get another straight wheat bourbon. I believe this is one of the first wheaters that Old Soul put out too. let alone I don't know that I'll ever get this group together again. Hopefully next year would be great. Be really cool if Little Old Fashioned showed up next year. Damn it. Maybe Whiskey Weather. Love those guys. Like to meet you. And that's a hell of an event. If you are available to go to Spillway first part of April, go. If you are available to go to Bruzel's Cathead Distillery Takeover, go. It's a blast. And Mississippi is a cool state. So that's all you got to do. Go into my comments, either on this video or the short, which I put out a lot of shorts because that's what I do. They're fun. And tell me who your favorite influencer is and why. Why they appeal to you. And I'm not going to sway my opinion on who you pick for the influencer, more so why they're your guy or girl. Because there's some influencers out there. Whiskey Neat, Coffee Black, Drunken Cyborg. She's freaking awesome. That girl cracks me up. Bourbon Vixen. There's some lady influencers out there that Amber Uncorked. Love her. There's some lady influencers out there that are great. Just great. Some of those are big. Some of those are big. USMC Bourbon Gal is she's got a big following, but she's also very talented. Bourbon guy, bourbon gal, whoever your favorite bourbon influencer is, tell me why. And I'm going to send you this bottle if I like what you got to say. Fair enough? All I ask too, though, is that you are a subscriber. Here's the fine print. Or that you do subscribe to the channel. So there's a little work to do. You got to hit the subscribe button. It'd be really cool if you tongue punched that like button in the fart box and subscribed. But definitely you have to fucking subscribe. You can big wind all day about how handsome Bruzel is. If you don't subscribe, I'm going to kick you out. Okay? You can write me a whole book about how SLB drinks their snappy dressers. If you don't subscribe, I'm not going to care. Not one goddamn bit. So anyway, yeah, I hope this appeals to you. I hope you look these guys up because that's goddamn delicious. And I hope you remember to drink some water, have a poop, and have a great fucking day. Thanks for playing.
Samantha. What? Yeah. Tell me. What? What? Yeah.
You got it.